welcome back, a little bit slow off the mark there, to more Project Zomboid with Jonno here, and we're getting into episode 2 now of Lisa Lopez in the More Challenge. You are listening to me narrate the episode from much later down the line. The logic with some of these More Challenge attempts being that I'm just going to go fucking in straight in there, you know, just start cutting heads left, right and centre, see how we get on, take a very aggressive approach and don't count on the episode being banked. So you are getting this narrated possibly because it goes well, or maybe because something funny happens, or you know, something different out of the ordinary takes place. I'll let you decide. So we got a good old little stash going on up here, and again I'm watching the video back without any sound, narrating over the top of it. I'm controlling the background noise heavily, using Nero Video Editor. And having all these magazines is well and good. We probably aren't going to get a chance to use a single one, but hey ho, you know, it's in the bank, it's done. Carpentry beginners, we're definitely not letting go of that. Let me tell you, a little drop of red wine just to help the time pass, you know. Ah, there we go, the zombies have generated. That was a little bit risky, Jonno. You knew what was going to happen, mate. You weren't getting a free pass into that restaurant, buddy. Yeah. A load of shit suckers in there, just waiting to materialise and punish you. Is that a light switch in the corner there? So I have that luxury of hindsight now. But, you know, normally I wouldn't advocate turning any lights on, especially if you're surrounded by 4,000 zombies, but in the mall I don't think it's too much of an issue. That it's so busy, there's so much stuff going on. They're not really that affected by the lights, you know, they're not drawn to them like moths or anything. Which I've tested it, and they do get drawn to it. If you're like in a house, you know, in the middle of a neighbourhood, and it's dark, and there's nothing really going on, nothing to distract them, and you stick a light on with the curtains open, they will come over. You just poke their noses in and see what's going on. There we go, I've worked it out. Nice illumination. So, hunting knife, the best weapon available to us in the More Challenge. A durable stabbing weapon, that's all we want. You know, the axe gets us exhausted, we're panicked all the time, so, you know, the accuracy suffers. But the bladed weapon is our friend here. That's it, Jonno. Use the obstacles. Try cajole. I think I'll work out probably at some point that I can use the edge of the railing just to shake a few of them, you know, drop them downstairs sort of thing. Or at least I should work that out. Yeah, there we go. A couple of them will go over. Yeah, just thins them out, spreads them out, allows me to work better. And to be honest, it doesn't really matter, you know. We're going to, by stomping and pushing here on this sort of causeway, we're going to cajole them and encourage them to come up the stairs and have a go at us, especially the ones that we've just, you know, we've just toppled over the side. But if we get them in drips and drabs and we have a hunting knife or a stock of hunting knives, it's all good. Yeah, gotta check those corpses, Jonno. On the lookout for an axe. I think my playing strategy is getting to the stage here, being a somewhat seasoned More Challenger, is that axes are going to come in handy. But if we can get the blade skill up a couple of points using knives before we have to switch to the axe, you know, maybe we'll get an element of desensitization, you know, getting desensitized. Get a good food stock, because what we want is that holy trinity. With the axe we want 1 or 2 points invested in accuracy. We want to have full bellies, and we don't want to have any panic, so we need to get a stock of beta blockers as well, and that's when we bring the axe into play. Until we get exhausted and then we have to rest, but you know, it can be quite powerful and safe. That's it, Jonno, stick those pants on. That's another consideration I think I find is I get a little bit paranoid about wearing dirty stuff and whether it contributes to the old you know, horrible plague that sort of wrecked us in the past. So those guys are busy knocking on that door, yeah, so it couldn't last forever. They were going to get wind of what we were doing at some stage. So it's been a bit of a shitty work day. I think here my consideration is I don't want them to smash those doors, I want those doors intact, but as you can see they all kind of spill out and the other one's as good as dead. There it goes, it's popped. Yeah, a bit of a busy one at work. Wouldn't say it was a shit one, it was just, you know, just busy. Having to get there early, you know, sort things out. I'm there late. Yeah, and then the work hasn't finished, you know, there's fucking, I could work for every waking hour I guess, but you know, you got to take a break every once in a while, you got to pick up Zomboid. I can't even play, that's a gutting thing. Jonno, a bit premature mate, yeah. See, you thought the axe was a good idea, but then you get these, oh fuck. Surely that was a slight damage if we got away with that there. What am I, yeah, I'm checking for beta blockers I suppose. I then think, yeah, let's get the knife out. That was remiss, wasn't it, Jonno? A couple of speedy ones can have their faces, you know, stuck. A couple of topplers, always nice, always good to see. Yeah, a little stab on the floor, lovely jubbly. No taking any risks, Jonno. So it's a risk compromise really is what this is. You take the risk, you take them early, you know, no harm done, you get your face bitten off. It's when you're invested. Did I judge that one? I don't know. Yeah, when you're invested, when you've been playing for ages and you've put a lot of time and effort in. Yeah, that's when you don't want to die. So try, I suppose, and not angry up all of those people in this next. Oh, was that a bag? Yeah, mate, you're gonna need that. Yeah, in this next room, whatever the hell this is, the button store or whatever. Try not to piss them off too much. You know, one thing at a time. Deal with these tossers first. To mute my phone. Alternatively, I can look at my phone now because I'm not playing this game. Still collecting keys, don't know why. Yeah, we got a good stock of food, a few rounds of ammunition. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, duffel bag is a nice find. So we've got the big hiking bag. Where did we fluke that? I can't remember. That was a hell of a find, the big hiking bag. I can't remember where we got that. Must have been off of a corpse early on. But yeah, that is a real luxury. I know we've got stores in the mall where we can pick up bags and clothes and stuff, but you know, to fluke one off of a corpse is a big win. Yeah, the restaurant is nice. They tend to space themselves out. They don't know what they're doing. You know, fucking malingering and wandering around. You know, nicely spaced out. Look at it. Yeah, peel them off one at a time. Yeah, stick them in the eyes and move on to the next one. Create a big rotting, fetid pile of corpses that you can dance upon. Yeah, we don't want an encumberment, Jonno. Sort that shit out, mate. Get your house in order, lad. Don't worry about putting it on a zombie corpse, just drop the fucking thing. Glue, duct tape, all this stuff that we've picked up from the bloody hardware store. I get what we're doing here, we're sorting out that way, we don't want that, I understand. Easy does it. Softly, softly. School bag as well. That dude was quite keen. I mean, you know, they've all got to die. That's the crack, isn't it? They all must die. Fuck's sake, now my other phone's going. To silence the both of them. Don't worry guys, I'm not an adulterer or a drug dealer. One is a work phone. Well no, I can't attend on that fucking day, can I? No. I had to move something so that I could take care of something, so I can't attend that date. Yeah, just as well I'm drinking a little bit of wine, hey? Sorry guys, radio silence here. You can see my logic here is, although it's kind of opening up a can of worms, literally, open up the toilet. You know, let's not have that as a little ticking bomb where, you know, they suddenly sort of activate and, you know, hear me and get pissed off and start banging on the door in unison and bust through the door and come and murder us in our sleep. You know, let's be transparent. Let's open up, you know, all areas, all avenues. You know, and let's allow them to come out and deal with them, you know, in a better way. Let's have it out with them here and now, you know. That's the logic there. We'll do it with the other toilet as well, but it's always a little bit of a risk because there's so many of them fucking jammed in there. Despicable. Despicable. Contemptible. Fucking bastards. Oh, God damn it. This thing's locked on me. so we're getting there. We've got all these keys to worry about. It would just be a lot simpler if we took a blanket policy of ignoring those keys. You know, kiboshing and vetoing them. Yeah, of course, there's always going to be someone in there. Guard yourself, Jonno. Have you guys seen June? Have you read the book June? It's Patrick Stewart. Guard yourself. They sort of, oh shit, man, that's not good. Jonno, take care of this. No. Body status okay, you jammy git. You jammy git. I was about to say that Paul Atreides and Gurney Halleck are putting their like little shields up on their bodies. That's exactly what we needed right there. Maybe we did. We activated those shields. We guarded ourselves. We didn't get bitten or scratched. Goodness me. Yeah, that's a little bit close for comfort. We nearly got blocked in. Okay, maybe they busted out of this room there, they surged out of that room. It's in close proximity across the way. So now we've got to do the whole same damn thing with this next toilet. There's not even anything in there that's worth looting. There's a bin, it might have a couple of medical supplies in it, but obviously, you know, that's not why we're doing this. We're doing this just to have it out with these wankers. As I say, because we plan to sleep in this area. See, where'd he come from? Do you know what I mean, guys? This happens later on as well, either in this play, maybe not this playthrough, the one before this, or the one before, or the one after. I lock that toilet, I close the door after clearing it, and then I hear banging, and I open it and someone's in there, so they spawn inside the toilet. It's happened a couple of times. Oh yeah. You sometimes do that properly, like Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh yeah. Not quite. You need to have the right amount of booze, or, you know, cigarettes or something, and the right enthusiasm. Fuck off, mate. Slight damage. Jonno, you are one reckless bastard. I'm sure Vortex, if he's watching this, is out of his seat. Get your house in order, you jammy bastard. Yeah, I think I get slightly better at stabbing, I don't know. I used to say just have a policy of not doing it at all. I used to consider it too unsafe. In some degrees, it's safer because you know that everyone you fell is actually fallen, they're dead. Yeah. You've stabbed them in the brain most of the time unless you're severely panicked and really tired and all that. And you kind of like, you know, only wound them, but most of the time it's a kill shot. And they're dead. So you can leave a trail of corpses and be confident that as you know, mosey on up, you're not going to get your ankles bitten off by some bastard crawler. Whereas, with the baseball bat and the axe, that is not the case. You've always got that worry, you know, keeping an eye out. Did you fall straight down, or did you stumble backwards before you fell down? I can't remember. And then you kind of forget and you walk past and oh, there it is. Ooh, and they lunge at you. You're like, you son of a bitch. See that lady, did she fall down as a result of a push? We'll soon find out, I suppose. That's an awful lot of people to be in a toilet. Was it some sort of, you know, office party? I'd say Christmas party, but we are 1st of May here, are we? It's my birthday. Yeah. there's no American celebration on that date, I don't think. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Yeah, strong panic. I know. Always going to be panicked in this. You're either surrounded by zombies, or you're affected by one of your, negative traits. Unless you choose the veteran, what do you call it? Profession. You're always going to be panicked, and it might not be a bad idea. There we go. She did fall straight down. That's not classy. That's not cool. Yeah, the veteran profession, I think I have tried it in the mall challenge, but you have to give up some of the fitness, the endurance and the fitness traits, which becomes, uncompromisable. Is that a word? Some things you can't do without. And at least the early game, where you're getting nuts deep in the hardware store, conkers deep, Daniel Bedingfield style, you need the extra endurance, you need that little boost to sprinting straight away. And then when the helicopter comes, you definitely need that shit, otherwise you're toast. Yes. Little store cupboard in here. Hello, mateys. Yeah, exactly. You don't know how many of them are going to be true sprinters. Take care of them. Handle your business, Jonathan. Beta blockers. Nice find on a corpse. Am I right? Tidy little room to cower in. The panic room. We have our panic room. I'm already thinking about picking up these tables. Look, yeah, I know what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like a, snivelling, weaseling little rat-like being, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to hide. Hide in a locked room. But, forgive me, I just don't like the idea of having my head bitten off as I sleep. I think that's a fairly reasonable thing. Yeah, stash those goodies away, Jonno. Waffles? Was that Futurama? If there are any fans out there. I'm like, oh, do they really go in the fridge? Are you going to exercise some OCD and put them in a cupboard? Yeah, I'm going to do that. Or maybe I'm thinking I want to stash them wherever we're going to call home, in inverted commas. Still feeling a little bit ill. Red wine's only going to help. It's just going to improve. I suppose it is 9:30. I can forgive myself for wanting to, bivouac down for the night. There we go. Pick up that table, mate. I forgive you. It's all right. Excusey. Yep, God knows when I made this, but it is the end of October in the UK right now, so hopefully I will get this episode out to you ASAP. I am, as of yesterday, uploading Season 7 and Season 6 concurrently. Concurrently? Is that the correct nomenclature, guys? As opposed to consecutively, one after the other, yeah? I don't know. Anyway, I'm putting them out simultaneously, so hopefully you'll get 2 episodes a day, at least for a little while. I just need to try and remember not to put any spoilers in on my season 7 or season 6 uploads. Woo! You feeling safe, Jonno? Feeling like you can really let Lisa sleep right now? Is that a good idea, mate? I think I'm so used to what am I doing? Oh right, okay, yeah. I'm so used to going to sleep and waiting for, yeah, something like that, a panic or a bite to get infected. Jeezu. Right, that looks like it's the end of the episode, guys. You're going to see it black out and I will talk for a little bit longer. Nice one. Ciao, Ziozi.